did everything. I did New York, Milan, Paris, Japan, and I was, you know, until I became the top three in the world. So that's hard. That's hard to get to, because there's just so many beautiful women in this world, and I'm kind of very proud of what I've achieved. It took me a while. It's a lot of hard work.
Anna Bayle is a quintessential queen. However, the runway diva admits getting to the top wasn't easy. The queen of the catwalk started out as a bumbling 16-year-old princess in the Philippines.
One summer I had nothing to do, and some basketball team approached me where I used to live. And they said they wanted to enter me in a beauty contest. And when I found out that if I won this contest, I would be sent to London. Needless to say, I joined this beauty contest and I was set to win. When it came to my question, I flubbed. The question to me was, if you were to win the title and if you were to spend one night in London with a man of your choice, who would you choose? That was around the time that, you remember, Prince Charles was looking for like someone to marry, right? And I was gonna say Prince Charles. So, and I said, it's going to be Prince Andrew. And I could hear like all the pencils like popping. So that was it.
The beauty title eluded her, but the crown she lost opened the gateway to an unforgettable career.
The designers see you and they just like grabbed me, and I did my first fashion show immediately after that.
Wow.
And you know, that was it. There was no turning back. I mean, I was not in the group of the beauty contest girls anymore. I became a model immediately. In the end, you know, I mean, everything is like really a blessing in disguise. God always God has a plan for you. And you know, no matter how painful it was then, I don't regret it. I don't regret that I lost.
Her reign at the top lasted 2 decades. During the apex of her modeling career, she graced the runways of top European fashion houses.
The best parts, like when people like really applaud you, you come out, you're so beautiful, and it's a one-on-one thing. It's like, I would compare it to theater. You come out and there's thunderous applause. It's not just you, it's the dress, how you interpret the dress, but still you are showing to 3,000-4,000 people, sometimes 10,000 people. And if you get a thunderous applause, I mean, it's something else. I have this non-specific look. I really have a global look. I mean, you can't like really say I'm Chinese, but I can pass. You can't say I'm Japanese, but I can pass. You can't say I'm Brazilian, but I can pass. You know, people didn't know I was from the Philippines until I just started to say I was born in the Philippines. But no, I'm very proud of that achievement, definitely. I would like to keep the title for a long time, actually. You know, my agents all around the world say, this girl is a miracle, because, I mean, everybody else is retiring, like Iman and Dalma. And I was still working. I was working 5-6 years after they retired. And these were my contemporaries. You can never tell my age. I was working with 14, 15-year-old girls.
Despite being one of the only few Asians during her reign, Anna never felt different from the status quo.
Beauty is beauty. There is no nationality about that. I work with so many different girls, women. It's a global world. It's, you know, I mean, we all understand each other. It's so easy to understand different cultures. So perhaps my success is bridging that gap before everybody else.
Anna Bayle attributes her success to her upbringing and the training she received from her 6 siblings.
People are, you know, a product of what they go through. I had a very good childhood, but that's what it made me. Very competitive, very ambitious, very, you know, goal-oriented. I choose people that I think, you know, will show me the path, like mentor, and I listen. You know, I see people who have succeeded, and I ask them questions, and I listen. I think it's important. It's important to to, I mean, people have been there before, where people know what's going on. Listen, I think that's my asset, you know. Ask me my faults, I've got many.
Anna admits that she's lucky to have exceeded her contemporaries by many years. But like them, she eventually opted to retire.
I stopped when I was at the top. I reached the peak. I was queen everywhere. You know, when you go somewhere, you have a goal. You go and when you get there, there's nowhere else to go but down unless you have a different goal. And I don't know, I think when it got to that point, I just had different goals. I mean, it was a business that's based on youth and beauty. Fashion is for change. It has definitely changed. It's gonna go. Fashion is only a reflection of the times. That is what it is. So whether it's good or bad, there's no such thing as good or bad. This is what's happening, and you know, that's what they design for. It will always change. That's the nature of it. That's why it's great.
What's in vogue today may be ancient history tomorrow, and what was then may become the now. The expert has this advice.
You have to be unique. You have to find your own self and see what you're good at and see how best you can be better than everybody else. And that's how I succeeded. There's a lot of very talented, creative, beautiful Fil-Americans. All I'd say to them is like what Michael Jordan's gonna say, go for it. There is no reason, there is nothing to stop us. Not our color, not our, you know, not our language, not our capability, because we are capable, we are beautiful, we are Americans. Nothing can stop us.